today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This defense for the Chiefs, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
2nd and 11 now. To throw is Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jawan Bentley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now here comes Kansas City. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the 1st quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Gets around him, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Blake Jarwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Wilson. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Jets on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Now he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. The KC offense and Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting the ball back here. A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions, in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now, because it seems like a little bit of a reach. But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And Hill with it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes to throw once more. Locates Hardman for another catch. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the 16, Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. John Franklin Myers make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to take over here. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wilson. Open man is Myers. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. He finds his man, complete. That's more. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He'll go underneath here to Elliott.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Start of the third quarter, the Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the...
A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets' 20 into the red zone. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 58 yards.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes. Fighting to stay upright. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. For a run show, Fatukasi. Breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Completes it to Austin. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Wilson. It's caught by Davis.
7 yards, the pickup there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. There's Wilson to throw. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Wilson, a battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. From midfield, here's Mahomes. This to Jarwin. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 7 yards, the pickup there. From the 24, Mahomes. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 21. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
7 yards to pick up there.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So how about this for field position after the big play? 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. And it's caught.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Hayden Hurst, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the 27, Mahomes, it's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Rutgers kick here is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And that's complete to Davis. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing now is Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Wilson. He's got Elliott. And he will get a good amount of yardage back on second down, but the clock still runs. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. He's going to let it fly. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.